Hello, I'm Lindsay Konzak, editor of Modern Distribution Management and MDM.com, and today I'm talking with Jay Drummond, who most recently ran Turtle & Hughes Industrial and Integrated Supply Business, which he started in 1994. He has spent close to 40 years in both electrical and industrial distribution and 12 years in manufacturing. Jay just retired, but he is staying busy in the industry. Welcome, Jay.
Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you today.
You've watched integrated supply grow up in this industry. So what, in your opinion, is the place of integrated supply in the wholesale distribution landscape?
Boy, that's a real good question. I've been in integrated supply probably since the very beginning. I've watched players get in and I've watched players get out of the market, such as Grainger with their Geiso division. Today we have fewer of what I call really true integrated suppliers. I classify these really as companies that can handle integrated supply contracts on a national or even today on a global scale and provide the technology and the reporting structure that the customers really are requiring of integrated suppliers today. I see many independent distributors who say they're in the integrated supply business and they have one customer who maybe have two plants within a very defined geographic area. But I would venture that this type of integrated supply is at risk to either be rolled into a corporate supply chain program or become at risk as companies are sold or rolled up into larger companies that might have integrated supply programs already in place. As far as true integrated supply, we have not seen a slowdown in RFQs or requests for information regarding these. In fact, the past 3 years have just been unbelievable for us. Turtle & Hughes integrated supply growth over the last 5 years has been in the area of 350%. And we are projecting right now a 40% growth for 2014.
So what's your take on where it is now and where it's going?
It's definitely becoming more sophisticated. I think you've seen, and I've read the articles in your publication about vending solutions as means of point of use, which has gained wide acceptance, particularly being pushed by Fastenal and Grainger. Well, at the same time, integrated supply companies today want more than just one-stop shopping. They want documented cost savings and an improved supply chain, including things like inventory control and managed freight. And, of course, they want the product when needed and will not tolerate any kind of production downtime. Our customers are also looking for detailed reports on a large list of KPIs, which can change site to site, even among the same customer, because every site has their own wish list of what they want to gain out of an integrated supply program. In addition, I think simplified order entry and linkage to legacy computer systems such as SAP and third-party purchasing programs such as Ariba are required. Customers are definitely looking to standardize products throughout their corporate structure, and they're looking at products that improve not only their cost, but their efficiency and their production output. I see integrated supply continuing to grow as more multi-plant companies recognize the savings potential that it brings. And I think with the growth of equity investment firms looking to reduce cost, MROP integrated supply programs are a key to provide that goal.
So kind of on a bigger picture scale, what's the biggest change you've seen in the industry that you feel has the potential to transform it?
Well, when I got into the business, there was an industrial distributor almost on every corner. And the industry was really controlled by the independent industrial distributor. Boy, has that changed today. I mean, just look at Grainger, Home Depot Supply, Fastenal, MSC. They're now the major global, MRO players. And then you have the roll-ups of what were the independents in IDG and more recently in what Bill is doing with Blackhawk. and they're doing it all with equity funding behind them. I think non-traditional industrial distribution, such as power transmission distributors, are also acquiring what we would have called the large industrial independent distributor. And I think we also have an emergence of a new entity in Amazon and Google, which is going to further complicate the market segmentation. I'm afraid, really, and I hate to say this because I was one, that the small independent industrial distributors' days are numbered by the changing landscape of the market.
So a question, Jay, that we ask of everyone we feature in this program is, what are the three things that keep you up at night as a leader in distribution? But I suppose for you, it's more like kept you up at night as a leader in distribution.
Now that I'm retiring, I sure hope the sleepless nights are behind me. But I sure had many of them. If I was still running the business, I would be cautious really of three things. One, as I indicated briefly, the emergence of the electronic service providers such as Amazon and Google. They have the technology, they've got the experience, and above all, they've got the financial funding to potentially take a significant share of the MRO market, and I think they're going to do it in a short period of time. I think secondly, I think there's a shortage in the industry of qualified talent. I think the industry as a whole needs to continue to attract bright young talent. Business as usual, I think, is not a mantra for success. Today, the use of social media and technology, really, they're part of the keys for success. The industry needs to invest in college programs and supply chain curriculum and try and attract some of our brighter, younger employees into this industry. And finally, I guess the third thing I worry about is, can the U.S. continue to compete in a global manufacturing world? We need to have investment, either private or through governmental programs, in our manufacturing base if we are to continue to build that manufacturing base, I think, here in the United States. Without continued growth of our manufacturing base, all of what I think we've discussed today really becomes mute.
Excellent. Well, that wraps up our questions today. Thank you, Jay, so much for joining us, and good luck with everything.
Well, thank you very much, Lindsay. I appreciate the opportunity.